it. I like it. I like the shirt.
Basically, Mickey. Me.
So much for our nicely G-rated show.
We can't use that.
Well, now.
But the hidden tapes.
The hidden behind the scenes.
When I pass, that needs to be played at my funeral.
Mickey gave him the dirty.
And it was raw goofy.
Raw. Hey YouTube, welcome back to Keeping It Neat with Derek and Nick. I am Derek, Executive Bourbon Steward. That's right, I passed me a course, folks.
I want some gleaming off of you.
You know, the glow is tough, but I can get it. I'll do something special. I'll do something special for myself. I'll treat myself right.
Do it. You deserve it. I was gonna introduce you, and well, first of all, I'm bourbon guy Nick.
You know,
Bartender Nick.
There you go, certified bartender.
That's besides the point. You know who I am. The point
yes.
is that I was so proud of you. So
Thank
proud
you.
of Bourbon
Thank you,
Babe
sir.
Becca behind the scenes,
Yeah.
passing your test. You got 100.
I got 100 on my test. I
Congratulations.
did. It was a great day. You know, we'll do a little episode on that, a little behind the scenes, show you what it's all about. We'll definitely get into that.
And Bourbon Babe Becca not far behind you with a
No,
98.
Bourbon Babe Becca was right there with a 98, you know, but
Good for her.
she's here on the show every day. You know,
Maybe she
whenever...
knows more.
Nope, she would have got 100.
I knew that was coming. My chip says 100. Hers says 98.
Wait, I shut the ball. It said, nope, not today. So
No, I'm better.
No, she did. She got a 98. She passed. She passed. It was great. You know what I mean? It was a great day. It really was. It was a lot of fun, and it went by like that. 8 hours. You wouldn't think would go by fast, but it went by fast.
I bet it did.
But good day, and welcome back, folks. You know what
Yeah.
we're here for. You know, again, please like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you're watching here. Make some comments down below. Say, Nick and Derek, you guys are silly. You want, do that. But if not, just anything about the show. Maybe something you'd like to see in the future. Bourbon Babe can hook it up, and we won't know what's coming out in the can. And just like we're just going to get into right now. No idea what's in here. No idea what's in our glasses. We're going to put something down on the board. Our lucky guesses, hopefully. Going to grade what we think, what we think of what's inside there. And then we're going to reveal. And then we're going to get right into it.
Thank you for doing everything.
No problem. It's what I do, because a lot of times Nick gets stumbled on this stuff.
Yeah, you can't.
We're
trust
gonna
me
give.
with the
You know what I'm gonna do right now? We're gonna give Nick the closing. That's what we're gonna give. Is Nick the closing?
If you didn't look closely and you rewind and then you slow it down, I looked down and I still didn't see what it said, and I'm nervous.
So perfect. And you were just watching him, just that cold gleam of fear in his eyes, knowing he has to close this out today. So what I'm gonna do is the easy part and go. Are you ready to whiskey?
I'm ready and able. I got that part.
Yes, he did. He did get that part. He's got that down. But you know what? Next episode, I'm gonna throw him off. I'm just gonna smile at him and say, "You take us in." Ooh, totally different nose.
But still light and vibrant and fresh.
Yes. It's got a nice nose. It's super light. It really is. But
what is it? Because
I don't know yet, Nick.
Yeast.
No, I'm not really getting the yeasty. I'm getting a slight. I mean, it's like a super light
Toast?
nose. It's not
like a toasty butter.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm going.
I'm going in too because I need to break this up.
Huh. Subtle.
Ooh, it's like super light creaminess.
Yeah, it's almost like candy.
Vanilla. I'm gonna go like a vanilla creaminess to it.
I can't even believe you got a flavor because I'm like, my mouth. It almost like coated the inside of my mouth like like that candy on the top of a candied apple, but not the flavor, just the feel, the texture. It was very thick. How are those legs doing?
The legs, it's
Right there.
they're actually they kind of run kind of quick.
Okay. All right.
This one's not easy, dude. This one's not easy at all.
Cherry? Maybe we need the testing kits.
So
Oh.
So what did you say? What do you think it is?
Okay. Oak.
And I think we both agreed it's a little bit of
Caramel?
caramelly in there going
Yeah.
on. And you said a little textile-y, like leatherish.
Leather.
There's something else.
Hint
too.
of banana.
Dude, is it? Now, here's the whole thing, and maybe
I think
because
it might be
suggestion.
banana.
Ooh. Maybe. Butterscotchy in the back, too?
Oh, butterscotch.
Dude, banana and fruits is like, it's like that weird.
Well, listen.
It's like on the tongue, dude. It's here, gone, and
Maybe this will be our answer.
Maybe. Oh, the water's the answer. The
Could
agua.
be.
Put it in the agua. Couple of dots of H2O. Open it up a little bit, maybe, or kill it totally.
It's a little nutty.
Okay, it's possible. Definitely.
It's so nice though.
Dude, it's
honestly,
it's
enjoyable.
really light. It's super
like this.
light.
I'm not killed the flavor.
Yeah, it totally killed whatever you had going on because
it literally killed.
It's
the
such
flavor.
a low alcohol content.
Oh, I didn't like that at all.
What, that it killed the flavor that much?
Yeah.
Sorry. I won't let that happen again.
Hopefully.
It's light, dude. It's not heavy at all, and that's the finish is super quick. It's not long lasting. I'm not getting a lot out of the finish on it. I like it. It's easy. This is another one you could drink and just drink.
Yeah. All right. I'm going in. I'll lead.
Leading off. I like it. Where are you coming at me, buddy?
Hold on.
I really hope Rick Dupree is still watching these because we've gone way over his absolute what he thought we were ever doing. Ooh, 3.5.
3.5 on this one.
All right.
Not bad.
No.
Right in the middle of the line. Like I feel like I teeter 3 though. I wanted to go 3 and I felt courteous.
I'm
gonna
actually
stick
right
with
now.
3.
You're gonna stick with 3. I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna stick
3.5.
with a 3.
I like the 3.5. I liked where you were at originally, and that's where I think I'm gonna stay through the whole thing, no matter even after this bad boy's opened.
No.
But I really do like it. It's easy drinking for sure. It's not a lot. I went with a bourbon at 40%.
I went with the bourbon at 42%, H2.
H2 no.
And I almost went 42 because I thought it was light, and I'm like, I like the number 42.
You know, we'll see. But sometimes that proof can trick you, but this is just really smooth, really easy. And it's a Canadian.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun, you bugger.
Wow.
Oh well. But it just, I don't know what the finish is in there, but we'll see in a minute, I guess. Well, I'm going to go with, since it's a Canadian, it probably is 40%, more than likely.
Yep.
Yep.
Canadian blended whiskey, 40%, aged minimum of 3 years. Mash bill unknown. That's never fun.
That's not fun.
Distillery, Buffalo Trace. Parent company, Sazerac. Full-bodied whiskey. All right, and this is going right into what they think. There's no appearance, there's no nose, there's no palate, there's no finish. This is just what's written. Ready? One sentence. Full-bodied whiskey with hints of pepper spices,
Okay.
toffee, and caramel.
Hey!
We did it. Giving it the perfect balance of sweetness. And I would say it was...
All right, so if this is Buffalo Trace that owns this, then...
Why are there so many other... Oh, this is the story part.
Yeah, the story of it, I mean...
I'm like, what is this?
There's a lot. Sometimes there's more. I don't know what else is in there. I really don't. It was like,
Oh, because there's recipes you can do with it.
Oh, really?
That's
oh,
why.
Something new. Well,
Something
boy.
new
Bourbon
to
Babe.
the Bourbon Babe.
Wow, Bourbon
She
Babe
wanted
added
to,
stuff.
It says, go ahead. I dare you. Insight comes from experience. Experience, well, that just takes some time. But once you've endured a few bumps and bruises, once you've seasoned up a bit, you're left with this weathered wisdom that's born from a lifetime of doing. And now what you're left with is a legacy. And a legacy is something that's meant to be shared from father to son, master to apprentice, old-timer to up-and-comer. And while no two legacies the same, one truth has stood the test of time. And at the end of the day, a couple of fingers of whiskey is about as fine of a way to smooth away the rough times as just anything put on this earth.
Wow.
Sentimental.
It is very sentimental, but I mean, it's Buffalo Trace, so I'm shocked
by that.
I don't think we may be off with what we're getting as far as like going bourbon with it. Just because it's Canadian doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It could possibly be like a bourbon mash bill that they're using for it. Okay. Possibly, because it is bottled by Sazerac. It's, Buffalo Trace makes it. If I'm correct. Hey, folks, if you know, put it down in the comments below. You know what I mean? If you've dealt with the Legacy before, and if you know the mash bill, like I search high and low, and sometimes you just can't find jack on these things, man. I look all over the place. I look for, and I try to get it always from the distiller if I can, because once you go off that beaten path and you start going, it's everyone's guessing game pretty much. So if you can't, so you're dealing with someone who tried it and says what they think it is. So so it's an assumed mash bill. We don't know what it is. But I'm going to stick to it. I'm not, Canadian and whatever. I was like in the back of my mind, I'm like, could be something different, but it didn't come off to me like a Canadian, like...
I wouldn't know Canadian enough.
No, the Wisers, like the J.P. Wiser and those like we had done.
J.P.
Wiser. Yeah, then we're not buying cars. So. But,
what do you think that bottle's worth?
$42?
$29.
Wow, that's a bargain. It's worth it. Every penny worth it.
Well, that's what I was saying. So I'm happy with my 3, but I'm actually glad I didn't go up to the 3.5. Because I think that the 3 still a solid score, but it's also still a solid whiskey to drink. And notice, whiskey with a Y.
With a Y, yes. No E in there. No so that's from the great people of Canada. But actually, it's imported from the USA, so I don't, and the whole thing with Canadian whiskey, they can add flavoring and they can add coloring. So we don't know really. So that caramel color and taste that we're getting could
that's
just
all I
actually
needed
be
to get away. We got caramel, and
we got it. We're happy with that. So we're gonna take it out on that, folks. So 3.5 for me, 3 for Nick.
And here's hoping that you find a little bit of luxury.
He didn't. Otherwise, ordinary life. He was working on that the whole time. I love it.
You'll find it.
If you are ready and able to whiskey, be sure to drop a comment below. Hit those like and subscribe buttons and press notifications. Also follow Keeping It Neat on Instagram. Thanks for watching, kinfolk.